How's it going, guys? We are back talking about Dragon Ball Legends and the brand new reveals and stuff. So we're going to go through exactly what's coming out for the 4th year anniversary part 2, and I'm also going to add on the end my thoughts about the whole anniversary thus far. So make sure not to go anywhere and let's jump into it.
This could be us. So back to what I was saying. Could be us.
Alright then, guys, so as part 1 is coming to a close and we're getting into part 2, part 1 has had a lot of backlash from the community, a lot of negative comments, and I personally am very positive about this game, and I do really like this game. There's a reason I've been playing it for 4 years plus, I guess, but even me, I am a little bit like, oh, really? So we're going to go through the reveals and stuff, go through part 2, talk about what's coming out and things like that, and then we're going to talk about this anniversary as a whole. So I'm not going to actually play through the whole of the reveals and stuff. We are going to skip across some parts of it. As we get into this, guys, make sure to hit that like and subscribe, and we're going to go through, because they do show it on the panels. So now we're into part 2, so we do have chance time coming back. You probably already know what this is all about, but you get your tickets and change it for basically chance time balls and things like that, and if yours is picked, then you do get extra rewards, chrono crystals primarily, so not too bad if you do get the numbers and things. But moving on next, then we have got another full power battle coming, and the bonus battle character for this, on the bright side, is the free-to-play Super Gogeta that you can get from the basically the event that's out at the moment. So we got another full power battle, and I imagine that's the way to get the rest of the multi-Z power for the Super Gogeta. I mean, yeah, it's nice. The one that we have had has been a little bit too hard for a lot of people, especially if you haven't had the bonus battle character, but we'll talk about that towards the end of the video. But we do have this as well. It's a nice way to get extra Hoi Boy coins and 4th anniversary medals and the multi-Z power. And do you get some chrome crystals? I don't think you get any chrome crystals from it, but you get some of these stuff anyway. The full power battle is coming back, and it's with the Broly, so that is coming back, and that is pretty much after that, as far as it goes with events or stories or anything like that, that's pretty much it. So then they talk about something else that's coming, and I do, on the positive side, I do think this is very good that they've got coming. So it's the limited time missions that they're going to hold during the 4th anniversary, and I think they're going to go live pretty much, maybe even as this video is live, it might already be out. But essentially with these, you clear the missions and you can get up to 20 summon tickets. You'll need 10 summon tickets each time you play the summon, so for a consecutive summon, or for some people who play Dokkan or myself, I would say multi-summon. So essentially you can get up to 2 multi-summons, and per multi-summon or consecutive summon, there is a Legends Limited character guaranteed. So you can guaranteed up to 2 Legends Limited characters, which I have got to say, throughout this anniversary, they have given out a lot of Legends Limited characters for free. Granted, they've been a little bit specified, but they have given out quite a lot, so that is quite a positive for this anniversary in part 2 as well. This is pretty decent, so make sure to clear the missions. Whilst this is such a good thing, for some reason, I guess we'll talk about it in a second, but you can't actually, they're going to release the summon halfway through July, I believe, so you can collect the tickets and all that sort of stuff and clear all the missions now, but you can't use them straight away. I'm not entirely sure why. I feel like there is a reason, but we press on, and this is the biggest thing. So with these multi-summons, they have said that you've got the Goku and Vegeta, which still is a very good unit, like S-Class at the very least, still used on many teams, including Mono Purple and things like that. You've got the Revival Gohan, which, yes, he's not used quite as much anymore, but he is still a very good unit, and he is very good for movies, hybrids, and all that sort of stuff. And the Cell as well, which not a lot of people that I know of picked up this Cell when he was about, and even when he's come around on the other banners, so that is nice that they're including them as well. It's not all the old Legends Limited units like most of the banners we've been having. They're actually including some of the good Legends Limited units. Well, I say good, but the more recent ones, and with power creep, that it just makes sense. So you can get up to 2 guaranteed Legend Limited characters, and these are from the pool. I imagine there's all the old ones as well, so this doesn't guarantee that you get these, but you get a chance to them at least, which is still not too bad. So here it is. The summon tickets that you earn from the missions and things like that can be used from July the 12th. So when I'm filming this is 21st of June. So they're going to make us wait about, what, 3 weeks? Maybe a bit more? I don't know how I feel about that. Let me know in the comments how you feel about that. So moving on from this then, like I said, I do think that is a good thing. Whilst the timing's a bit weird, I do think it is a really good thing. I mean, it's 3 Legends Limited units, and free in the form of a multi as well, so decent. So moving on to the next thing they did release, it is the Piccolo, the Zenkai Awakening for this Piccolo. He talks about in the legend, in this reveals and stuff, about how he was meta-defining, he was always used when he first came out. This Piccolo came out when this game came out. He was the very first Piccolo in the game. I'm pretty sure he was on the very first banner. So there were about 3 units at that point, so it does make sense he was used quite a lot. He was defensive and things like that as well, but yeah, so it's been a little while since we've seen this Piccolo. To be honest, I haven't seen this Piccolo for a very long time, not even in summons, I don't think. But he is getting a Zenkai Awakening, and he'll get it from the Battle Gauntlet and all that good stuff as well. So there will be extra CC coming through that, and all the missions that come with that as well. We're yet to know the details. It's probably on Legends.space by the time this comes out and things, but we digress anyway. I will probably have a little look at that outside of this. They have essentially another social media campaign. So if you've got a Twitter account, follow them, and then you share their thing, and I'll do it on my Twitter account as well. You can get extra rewards for retweeting their tweets and getting all the stamps, essentially. Once you've done that, if you've completed all the stamps by the certain date, you can get 30 slot erasers, which isn't bad, and 300 chrono crystals, which, okay, for something like this, I would have liked to see a little bit more, I guess, but I guess it's only a social media campaign anyway. Just in case you were wondering and you wanted to participate, here is the Twitter accounts for the Japanese and the English. Moving on from that then, we have another one as well. People of Earth, lend us your energy. 4,000 posts in 1 hour campaign, so when this goes live, you get the posts and things like that, and we will get some rewards out of that. So they do play a little bit of a video. I will play it for all of you, and I'll be quiet for it as well. I'll put the music on for it, but there is a chance I might replace it due to copyright and all that sort of stuff, but we'll see anyway.
Tapion.
Okay, so that is the video that they got, and yes, we do have Sparking Tapion and Legends Limited Super Saiyan 3 Goku coming from the Wrath of Dragon movie. Overall, my personal initial reactions on that was, what happened to the Dragon Ball Super superhero movie? And all the good characters from there. I know it's not out in the West yet, but we kind of know. You could have given us an Ultimate Gohan or a Piccolo in potential for, I don't know. These are all things that are already out on this trailers, by the way, but still, And like at the very least, that I don't know. I feel like this banner is something that was supposed to be for after the anniversary, like the next LF or something. But hey ho, that's what we've got. And like, don't get me wrong, I know that a lot of people, that was a hype moment, and I know a lot of people will be excited about this, and good on you and things like that. But I don't know, for an anniversary, like an Ultra unit or something like that, I guess. I don't know. Let me know your comments down below about it. But like I said, it will still be hype to have that on the team and things. They do have some more information about them, so we'll talk about them in a second. They actually have a bit of gameplay, so we'll play that as I will. Yeah, ultimately, I just think it's a bit of an odd choice. Not so much the Super Saiyan 3. I mean, that is still pretty hype with a Dragon Fist and things, but with a Tapion for an anniversary, I mean, Tapion's cool and all that, but he's not, in my personal opinion, he's not exactly an anniversary worth unit, if that makes sense. But hey ho. I'm going to put the volume off on this as we watch the gameplay and I speak about it as well. I mean, it still looks pretty cool. And you get the Harudicon and things like that in there as well. What's this gameplay for here? Okay. Oh, so he does. That looks like it's a new mechanic. So he does damage if he is defeated, by the looks of it. And here's the Legends Limited Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I mean, so far through this anniversary, we've had MUI Goku, which has kind of had to carry the first part of the anniversary. Now we've got this. I mean, I don't know. Only 2 characters as well throughout an anniversary. This means we only have had summonable at the very least 4 new units, which even with the free-to-play is only 8 new units. I mean, throughout the other anniversaries, we've had like 8 units just on the banner, let alone the free-to-play units and things. We had like free-to-play Ultras last anniversary, I believe. I don't know. Like I said, let me know your comments down below. I'm trying to avoid going into a bit of a rant. Like I said, I'm pretty positive about this game usually, but I'm trying to avoid going into a bit of a rant already. But there we go. There is the gameplay, and let's pause that. So here is the information about Tapion. It's called Hero Tapion. He's not actually a hero unit, just to clarify that. He is sparking and a powerful opponent, apparently. So he boosts Saga from the movies, powerful opponent. So it's a bit of a boost for a powerful opponent, and he is a support type, and he's yellow as well. So a bit more yellow representation in powerful opponent and songs from the movies. There is some information there about his unique abilities and things like that as well. You can pause the video and have a little read through that and things. I've paused it so we can see a little bit, but of his unique abilities as well. So he gets inflicts all enemies with attribute downgrade -1 arts card draw speed level, plus 20% of damage received to the enemies, seals enemy strike cards. That's the most annoying thing from Kaioken Goku. Sealed arts cannot be used for 2-time account. Yeah, he's just an out-and-out support, and he'll do absolute nuisance to the opponent. Downgrade to -20% to health restoration for 20-time accounts. He looks like he's going to do a lot against this Piccolo that's apparently getting a new Zenkai Awakening. But that is some information about the Tapion. Like I said, you can have a little read through and things. But now we'll talk about the Legends Limited Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I've had a brief look at him, to be honest. So he got the Saiyan Tag, Super Saiyan 3, Son family. He's a melee type. Another melee type coming out on the scene. He is green and Legends Limited, obviously. So we've got plus 2% to strike arts damage inflicted by Son family. And plus 30% to tag Son family, episode, songs from the movies, or Saiyan Strike Blast Attack. Okay, applies the following effects to self when battle starts. Plus 90% to damage inflicted. Reduces damage received by 60%, okay. Increases arts card draw speed by 1 level. Okay, cannot be cancelled. -5 to strike arts card cost. Applies the following effects to self when the character enters the battlefield. Restores ki. Okay, so he gets ki upon coming to the battlefield, plus 30% damage inflicted. Cannot be stacked, so that's just once by the looks of it. Applies buff effect. Nullifies enemies' special actions that activate when changing cover. So he nullifies cover change. That's pretty big in this meta, to be honest. For 10-time accounts. activates 2 times. Ooh, okay. Charges unique gauge by an additional 100% when this character uses Strike or Blast Arts card if they have 2 defeated battle members. Activates once. Have we got any more about him? Yes, we do. Here we do. So the unique abilities knocks back from long range cover change against Strike Arts. Alright. Comboable with special arts or special move arts. Applies the following effects itself every time this character uses Strike or Blast Arts card. Gets extra health, 3%. Okay. Restores Ki by 5. That's a bit like Vegito Blue. Plus 10% to damage inflicted for 10 timer count. Plus 5% to ultimate damage inflicted. Activates 6 times. So you kind of want to combo this as much as possible with Strike or Blast for 6 times and then use the ultimate. Bit like a nuker, a bit like Dokkan actually, with one of these other ones, I think. But anyway, so slightly charges own unique gauge every time this character uses Strike or Blast Arts cards whilst on the battlefield. So that's more like the Ultra Gogeta, and applies the following effects to self when the unique gauge is full. Activates once. Gets extra health. Enhances special move arts. Inflicts all enemies with no switching for 3 timer counts. Okay. Enhances special arts, restores health by 10. You literally just lock somebody in and just nuke them, don't you? And just get rid of them. Enhances ultimate arts, nullifies own unfavorable element factors for 3 timer counts. Actually, it's a little bit like the other Super Saiyan 3 in Dragon Ball Legends. So he nullifies unfavorable element factors, great. Enhances main ability, restores own vanish engage by 100%. Is that reduces? I'm pretty sure it is. Reduces the enemy's vanish engage to 0%. That's crazy. So locks them in, gets rid of their vanish engage, increases all the strength of everything. You get extra health, nullifies element factors. Okay. So, yeah, they've shown him off as well. That is what we've got coming, and I think that was pretty much it. Yes, it was. That is what we've got coming for part 2 of the Dragon Ball's 4th anniversary. That's what we've had out of the reveals and stuff. Personally, like I said, I do love this game. There's a reason I've been playing this for the past 4 years. I like collecting. I do like playing, whilst I might not be in top 10% or top 1% or whatever, but I do like playing and things like that. But come on, we've had so much backlash from part 1 about how they basically wanted MUI Goku to carry the entirety of part 1. All the events and everything that we had was based around MUI Goku, so if you didn't pull him, you weren't completing the extreme battle, you weren't completing the full power battle, you weren't completing co-op nowhere near as easy either. They just focused it all around MUI Goku, and that was about it. And I was expecting a lot for part 2, like a lot. Like I was expecting new story. Personally, I wasn't expecting it, but I wanted to see Super Saiyan Blue Charlotte come out, or Super Saiyan 4, whichever way it takes, probably Blue, let's face it. I wanted to see another story event come out, something else, another way to get Hoi Poi coins. Yes, we're getting another Zenkai Awakening, yes, we're getting but it just doesn't feel like an anniversary, does it? It feels like just any other month. Any other month we get new Zenkai Awakening, and every other month we get full power battle. Now, at the very least, every other month we get a new LF with a side unit. Like, the only difference is these missions, and to be fair, they are giving out a lot of LF units. But what I have noticed, they're all through tickets as well. They're not giving you the Chrono Crystals to choose whether you want to summon for MUI Goku or go on to the guaranteed Legends Limited banner or what have you. They're just giving you the ticket specifically for that. And they're also grouping it together with quite a lot, like the 10-day tickets. The first units you can get was from Beerus, Goten, or who's the other one? I want to say Gohan, but the old Legends Limited units, they're the only ones. I mean, I've had lots of Legends Limited units throughout this anniversary, and they have been free, and it's been fantastic. A lot of them have been Beerus, to be honest. And I know as we get through, we're going to go up these stages on the banners and things, but it just doesn't feel like an anniversary. It feels like a slightly more special month, not an anniversary. There should be basically the third, second, or if not the first biggest celebration of the year. It just doesn't feel it. Let me know your comments down below, and also let me know in the comments if you want me to do a proper rant, sort of rant video. I'm not sure if you guys would be interested. I might put a poll up on YouTube as well to find out, but I was waiting until we knew what came for part 2, but it seems a bit lackluster. They have 2 events coming and then just loads of missions. Like I said, it is good that we get lots of free Legends Limited and the missions and things like that, and I initially thought there wasn't much Chrono Crystals coming through, but I suppose there has been a little bit. I've been able to farm probably like 10k, 15k, but even that's lackluster when you compare to Dokkan giving away like 600 stones, 700, which equivalent is like 12 multis, 30 multis with no discounts and stuff. I don't know, and it's all, they just went, here's MUI Goku, this is the anniversary, that's it. If you haven't pulled him, you can't complete any of the events, sorry. That's basically what they've done, and now they're going to release this Goku and probably do very similar with less events. I don't know. But yeah, like I said, let me know your thoughts down in the comments. If you've stayed this long, guys, thank you very much for watching, and if you haven't already, make sure to hit that like and subscribe. And until next time, I'll catch you later. Ciao.